Happy May the 4th. Okay. Happy May the 4th to everybody. I hope everyone's having a great day. Okay, so this is the weekly update for this week. So, news, my electricity is still not okay. It comes in and out, and I have these little moments where it's working, and then all of a sudden it'll go out, and it's very unanticipated. I don't know when it's gonna happen. I've already had an electrician come in last week. 2 days. It took up most of my day where he took out the electricity and he was rewiring the house. Had another different electrician come in today, and he came in and he also took out the electricity, and he said basically SDG&E has to come in because it's an issue with the wiring that's outside of the house. So long story short, the problem is still not fixed. So I'm working and I'm trying to do the best that I can. All right. I will have a video up for 6.1 shortly, but meanwhile you should be using the resources you have here with video and resource library for your for Math 101. We are on chapter 6. So you should go here, exponential and logarithmic functions, 6.1 composite functions, and I would just click select all, find now, and this will give you not too much. So there's a PowerPoint. There are some guided visualizations, which I think hopefully they're very good, and there are some videos here. I was expecting maybe hopefully a few more, but I'm sure these videos are very good videos, and I'm sure if you watch them they'll be great. Like I said, my video should be up today, so you'll be able to see the video that I have up for you. I also have up for you the new class handout for the chapter 6 notes. So if you go here for modules under chapter 6 exponential and logarithmic functions, chapter 6 notes handout is right here, and it should pop up. I did have a student that say they were not able to see the notes from chapter 5. So I'm curious to make sure everyone can see these notes. If there's somebody that cannot see these notes, please email me right away if you cannot see these notes, this handout, so you can do your notes. The issue with the one that I got a student who emailed me said they couldn't see the notes for chapter 5 completed. So you should be able to click on this link and they should pop up here. It does take a little while for them to pop up here, okay? So, well, they're not, there they are. See, they took a while for me. So they don't pop up immediately. Now, if they don't pop up here, there's a link up here, and you should be able to click on this link, and it should also provide you with the notes that way through a PDF. Now, if you clicked on that link and it didn't take you to something like this, like Adobe Acrobat, where you could read the PDF, then it might be an issue with your computer that you do not have Adobe Acrobat and you can't view them as a PDF. I can only give them out as a PDF. If you still can't view them this way, then another option would for possibly me to be to cut them into smaller files. But please try to view them. If your device is not working, please try another device, because it's going to be a lot more work for me to try to chop this up into smaller files. But according to me, I did upload them. I only had one student say they weren't able to see them, so I'm thinking it might be an issue with that person's device, or they might not have the appropriate software to view them, which you do need some type of PDF viewer to view the PDF of the notes. Okay? So yes, I feel like I've got so many things to say. I don't even know what else to say. I had another email from a student who said there was an issue with the grades on my math lab. So I did go and I did view under gradebook, manage view. I went to change weight. And somebody said that the exam for chapter 1 for my Math 101 section 3 class was omitted, and it was. So in order to come up with your grade, notice that there are a lot of homework assignments that we're working on, but I don't want these homework assignments to negatively affect your grade right now, so I've omitted them. So I've had to click on little arrows over here so that these don't show up on your grade. And 9.5, the binomial theorem, right after that was the exam for chapter 1, or the exam number 1, and I accidentally just clicked on it, and the exam for number 1 wasn't showing up for my Math 101 section 3. I fixed it now. Another thing, I'm glad this person emailed me. I noticed that the exam for chapter 4 and 5, I hadn't weighted it appropriately. It should have been weighted as 100 points. I only had it weighted as 10 points. I fixed it. So now you see, you've taken 3 tests in my class. Exam for chapter 1, exam number 1, and then let me see if I can scroll this down here so you can see exam number 1. So you see here 23.3% of your grade is made up of that one exam. That's a lot, right? Exam for chapter 3, 23.3%, and then the last exam that you just took was 23.3% as well. They're each weighted evenly. They make up each one of those exams make up 23.3% of your grade. That's a big chunk of your grade, right? The majority of your grade is made up of exams, and we've only taken 3 exams. If you've missed any one of those exams and you have a 0, that's going to destroy your average. I did say I would replace your lowest exam score with the final exam percentage after we take the final exam. So if one of you is missing one of those, I will replace it with the final exam percentage once you take it. All right, but keep in mind that the final exam will be the most challenging exam because it is cumulative, it is comprehensive, so it has material that's going to have from the very beginning to the very end. So you're going to have to remember all sorts of stuff, and I don't know exactly yet how I'm going to what's going to be more concentrated. I might choose to focus more on the stuff like the later stuff that we've been doing, just because that might be fresher, in your minds. So yes, okay, so I fixed that, but it's up to you to make sure you're checking your grade and making sure that your grade is accurate and that there are no discrepancies with your grade. That's up to you to make sure you're checking it through. Okay. What else? I think I've mentioned everything. I said I'm making my video, right? And I do have the assignments. I've already opened up 6.1 for you to be working on 6.1. So everyone should be focusing on 6.1. You don't want to fall behind. I'll most likely be giving a quiz this weekend, 6.1, 6.2, be 6.3 stuff. Okay, so that's why you don't want to fall behind on chapter 6. Okay, so make sure you are keeping up with chapter 6. Another thing I needed to mention, my office hours. I just realized that tomorrow is the first Tuesday of the month, and every first Tuesday of the month we have our meeting for the School of MSc, the School of Math, Science, and Engineering. So once again, I feel bad. I'm going to have to reschedule my office hours, so I'm not going to have any office hours tomorrow for Tuesday, May the 5th. And I will separate my 2 hours that I usually have for Monday, Tuesday. I'll do a 2-hour office hour for Wednesday and a 2-hour office hour for Thursday, and that's what we'll have to do for my office hours in order to accommodate that MSc school meeting. So many things, trying to balance everything. So that's where we're at so far. I hope everyone's doing well. Make sure you are emailing me if you've got questions. I have been getting a lot of emails, which makes me very happy because that means you guys are being active participants, you are participating, and you are really truly interested in passing this class. Now the problem with the emails is a lot of you guys are emailing me for Math 101, but you're not telling me which section you're in. Now I know I made that super course on Canvas for one Math 101 where all my Math 101s are in there, but on my Math Lab you each are still enrolled in your own section, and I can't go and adjust things for your particular class or your grade or your assignments if I don't know what section you're in. So when you email me, please put the section of the class that you're on, or put when did you used to meet if you don't know the section number, right? If you used to meet at 7 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays, tell me that so that I know which class you're in. Or if you remember the section, I'm in Math 101 Section 2. I'm in Math 101 Section 3. I'm in Math 101 Section, I believe it was S10, right? Please tell me so that I can make sure I know where to find you. Otherwise, it takes me a long time to go into each one of the classes, click into each one of the grade books until I find your name. Please save me that time because my time is precious, right? I'm focusing on trying to do a lot of things at once, okay? All right, having said that, I think I've covered everything. If you guys have any questions, email me or see me in my office hours this week, which will be only on Wednesday and Thursday from 11:30 to 1:30. Wednesday and Thursday. No office hours on Tuesday, May the 5th, because I have my meeting for the School of Math, Science, and Engineering. So I won't be able to do my office hour. Okay? All right. Well, I think I've said everything. Have a great week. Have fun doing your homework. And make sure you're getting help. All right. I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.